Okay, thank you. More than half of the world's population live in the metropolitan areas. The policies and the practices of municipal government are therefore an integral determinant of the extent to which the sustainable development goals are achieved. Yet poor governance and rampant corruption undermine such efforts. According to Zimbabwe 2017, the share of the global population living in urban areas is projected to increase by around 70% by 2050. Cities across the world are introducing urban government initiatives intended to reduce corruption. For example, in effective waste management system in urban Bangladesh, like Buyan say in 2009, and also the example is Tay et al. At 2009 in a chaotic real estate development in Chinese cities and a persistent organized crime in district of Johannesburg, like it say in 2022. To maximize the effect of these programs, we need additional research. The limited evidence that exists suggests that access to information, transparency, and citizen engagement can help curb urban corruption. Developing countries, cities will therefore need to be major element in effort to release, like UN said or United Nations said, cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. So the main point is in this debate today is the corruption. The first is corruption is undermining cities' efforts to achieve the sustainable development goals. Its effects range from increasing socio-economic inequality to harming the environment. And the second is cities-focused corruption research is needed to inform emerging policy and practice, making information on beneficial public finance available to citizens can help reduce knowledge gaps. So, the third is improving the transparency of beneficial public service provision could prevent forms of corruption linked to city service. Strengthening the citizen engagement in the city management may be a part of the solution. One of the solution. So we reflect on the four ways that can work to improve metropolitan governments and address city corruption, drawing on information shared via the above practitioner-centered initiatives. And the first is support the collection, analysis, systemation, and dissemination of data on practices in urban governments. And as the example of suppose urban residents above show potential good practice should not be taken at a face value. Serious reflection about the condition under which they work is required. The collection, monetization, and eventual dissemination of data on the practice in urban government. They can also contribute to improve good practice identification, like the Inter-American Development Bank or IDB, for example, of digital development in municipal governments, creating a composite index that systematically good practice by category. And number two is support improved access to information and transparency for municipal public finance. The effects of this access to information and transparency measure on corruption need closer examination. However, there is evidence that improving public financial management regimes can help address corruption as part of package of reform, like the Johnson said at 2012. So the next number two is support improved transparency around municipal public service provision. Improving the transparency of municipal public service provision is a possible means to circumvent forms of corruption linked to city service, like the cities of Petaling Jaya in Malaysia, for example, attempt to improve the efficiency of municipal service by sharing work schedules and report via WhatsApp with citizen, local official, and contractor. And the last point is support improved citizen engagement in a city management, like demonstration of public dissatisfaction with a bad city management and corruption can be viewed as evidence that citizens wish to become part of the solution. Thank you.